Hello and welcome to Story Time with Miss Taryn and Link. So today we are talking about Women's History Month and we're going to read some stories. I've got some examples here behind me of some really fun stories about strong girls. So we're going to sing some songs first. Link, how do you feel about that? You want to sing some songs? He's ready. So we're going to sing hello to our friends. So we start off by saying hello to our friends. You ready, Link? Can you do it? All right, here we go. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Yay! You like that one, Link? You like that story? That song? All right. So now we're going to sing head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And I'm going to demonstrate with Link because he loves this song. Are you ready for it? Are you ready to do head, shoulders, knees, and toes? Huh? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Oh, where'd you go? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Yay! Good job. All right. Oh, we finished our drink. Okay. So Link is going to go listen to our story time right now, and then he'll come back at the end. You ready, Link? There you go, big boy. All right. So, for our story time celebrating strong girls, our first book is called Part-Time Princess. So this is A Girl by Day, a Princess by Night. And it's by Deborah Underwood. And she's not your normal princess. Let's see. During the day, I am a regular girl. I have to take spelling tests. My little brother breaks my crayons. I'm not allowed to jump off the high dive or stomp in puddles. But at night, after Mom kisses me and tucks me in, I become a princess. At the stroke of midnight, a sparkling crown appears on my head. A magical staircase rolls down from my window. My coach awaits. I tell the driver to hurry because there is usually an emergency. When we arrive, I get right to work. A real princess can slide down a fire pole in a frilly skirt. No one dreams of telling her it's too dangerous. So she's different from a normal princess that you see in the movies. She's doing some really cool stuff. Princess to the rescue! I save the kingdom, as usual. She's a princess firefighter. It's pretty cool. When I lasso the dragon, the townspeople cheer. Lock him up, they yell, but I have a different idea. I invite the dragon to tea. It turns out he's just crabby because his little brother melted his crayons. All he needs is a little cheering up and a fresh box of crayons. Then I go to school. A princess studies magical beasts, fencing, and circus arts. I pass my trapeze test with flying colors. Next, it's time for lunch. A queen from a faraway land is my guest. We eat 3 slices of pink cake each. That is a lot of cake. The frogs in the royal mud puddle invite us for a game of leapfrog. Of course, we say yes. Then it's time to get cleaned up because the royal ball is tonight. I dive into a giant tub with hot and cold running bubbles and a dolphin. Pretty neat. The queen and I choose the perfect clothes. Her dress looks like the sky at sunset. My gown shimmers like starlight. She's wearing a pretty blue dress. Everyone gathers for the ball, even a troop of big hairy trolls. Some of my subjects are frightened. Not me, because I know that trolls love to dance. Strike up the band, I call. So she's friends with the trolls, so she's not scared either. She can take care of herself. The ball is saved. I dance with the head troll. Maybe I'll marry him when I grow up, but right now I'm too busy. I have lots of fires to fight and dragons to cheer up. And after a long night, I head home and curl up in my own bed. In the morning, I find sparkles in my hair. You look tired, Mom says. Did you have a busy night? She winks. There are sparkles in her hair too. That night, she tucks me in. I'll see you later, I whisper. And I do. Isn't that neat? Little girl and her mom are part-time princess and queen, and she can save the kingdom all by herself. So that is Part-Time Princess. And our next book is called The Paper Bag Princess. And this is one of my favorite books going back to when I was a kid. And it's also about a princess who can save herself. So here's our princess, and we've got another dragon. Let's see. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. See Elizabeth? She looks different from the cover, doesn't she? Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Wow, that sounds like a bad day. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. She put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. Yikes. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the doors so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Poor Elizabeth. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait!" shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. "Is it true that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon. And he took a huge, deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 50 forests. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth. And the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire to cook a meatball. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds? "Why, yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic! Do it again!" Uh-oh. So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to walk. and talk, so he laid down and went to sleep. What do you think her plan is? Let's find out. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired he didn't even move. Elizabeth walked right over to the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes, and your hair is all tangled, and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you are dressed like a real princess." That wasn't very nice. "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is very neat, but you look like a real prince, but you are a bum." They didn't get married after all. That was the end. So, Paper Bag Princess, she didn't need the prince. She defeated the dragon all on her own. So, there's our 2 books that we read today. Another book that we're not going to read, but I want to point out, is called Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon. And it's about a little girl that gets picked on, but she stands up for herself and doesn't let anybody get her down. This is another book you can check out from the library. All right, so we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to our friends. So I'm going to invite Link back. You ready to sing, buddy? You want to sing again? You ready for it? You want to say goodbye to our friends and thank them for listening to our stories today? You ready? You say goodbye? Say goodbye. Can you do it? You say goodbye to our friends? All right, here we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Yay! Good job, Link. You were clapping along. You were helping me out. So good. All right. Thank you all for joining us for our Girl Power Story Time. And we will see you next month. Bye. Say bye. Say bye-bye.